Now, 2 years ago, he was the most talked about amateur in the country. That historic season will never be forgotten thanks to an author who fell into the biggest project of his life. The book on Harper's last amateur season hits the bookstores Tuesday.
And I still wake up in the middle of the night and I run to my computer thinking, oh, I got to switch this, I got to change this verb, or I got to switch, I'm still thinking in that mode, and it's kind of driving me bananas. I got to let it go.
In 2010, when the Coyotes shut out the national press like 60 Minutes, Oprah Winfrey, This Week in Baseball, and more, Miech was allowed total access by then-coach Tim Chambers.
Because he knew it would be a historic season.
If the experts are correct, it could be historic. But unlike other baseball stars like Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron, or Willie Mays, whose final amateur seasons don't exist in print, Harper's now does.
I thought, how cool would that be? I want to read only about that season. I want to read about the jealousies of their teammates. I want to read about how bad were opposing fans. What was it like, the highs and lows of the season, the drama, the politics. What was it like him dealing with his coach? And most of all, what was it like him dealing with his own expectations?
Miech was on the inside for every game, in the dugout, on the team bus. He gives the supporting cast a voice, but the season is really all about Harper. Even umpires wanted an autograph during a stop in Twin Falls.
The players immediately around him just started barking and howling like this is BS. And Bryce remained calm and cool, and he looked at the top of the ceiling of the bus. And within seconds, he just said, I have to. They're doing our game tomorrow.
There are a ton of stories in this 349-page book. Most are about Major League Baseball's top pick. The Coyotes with Bryce Harper were expected to win the JC World Series, but Bryce was tossed and CSN lost.
It did not end with that last defeat at the ballpark. On the bus, going back to the hotel, what happened when that bus arrives at the hotel, and that's where I stop. I'm not going to say anything more, but what happened was incredible.
As is the story of this young teenager who was the nation's top amateur, was the first player taken in the draft, and had his final amateur season chronicled day by day.
I feel like I've been wrestling a bear for 2.5 years. So.
All right, Rob's book goes on sale tomorrow. He'll be signing books June 9th at the Barnes & Noble off Stephanie near Sunset. Great story there. We'll have more tonight at 11.
All right, little tease there.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks, Chris.
Well,